Hi, this is Eddie with a Mindful Emergence, and yes, with some different glasses. Just had cataract surgery. These are temporary. I don't like them, but they won't last forever, okay? So let's talk about California sober. Are you California sober? Have you decided that you're going to take off the month of January and have a dry or sober January? This is a thing that's picked up steam over the last dozen years or so, where some people are doing this. And you know what's really interesting that some people, when it comes to February 1st, they go, I don't need that stuff. And they just move on without it. Now, my own personal story is I gave up alcohol in 2007, along with some other stuff like opiates and benzos and that sort of thing. And I can tell you my life has improved dramatically. And yes, I am cannabis friendly. Now, I've only been getting back into cannabis for about the last 5 years or so, because in 2007, I also gave up cannabis. And I've done a video or two where I've talked about that whole process because I abused cannabis at one time. But once I shifted my relationship with it and started using it intentionally a few years ago, I realized that I can use cannabis and avoid the other substances. And that works really well for me. So maybe it works for you. I don't know. I have seen a lot of comments on some of these videos where people have shared similar experiences. All right. So here's what's interesting. If you talk about alcohol and you talk about cannabis, first of all, regarding alcohol, I put a couple of links in the description with some information about the health impact of alcohol. Now, in addition to my own experience, I have some opinions. And one of those opinions is alcohol's toxic. It's not a good idea. And there's information in there that you might take a look at that you might not be aware of. But what's so interesting is that alcohol is so celebrated. It's not only uh, accepted, it's what's going to happen in the next Super Bowl after the game is won? The winning team in the clubhouse, they're going to be popping champagne. Same thing happens at weddings. We need to toast the bride and the groom. You know, this is part of our culture, despite the fact that we have seen such incredible wreckage created with this substance throughout our culture and other cultures as well, of course. So this is happening with this legal substance, alcohol. And right next door, we have a business selling hemp products where the owners will be out of business in a year unless something happens to reverse the effect of this bill that was just pushed through, because there was a rider added to this big, beautiful bill banning all hemp products a year from now. Now, you guys know who was the one responsible for pushing through that rider? It was Mitch McConnell. And you know where he's from? He's from Kentucky. And you know what state produces more liquor than any other state? Bing, 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 bing. You win. Starts with K, ends with Y. So there's so much politics involved in this, so much money behind the celebration of alcohol and the stigmatization of cannabis. Now, as far as what you decide to do, that's your business. Okay? It's not mine. But regardless of whether you want to continue to consume alcohol or not, if you are celebrating and getting the benefit of this cannabis, we need to talk about that. We need to speak truth to power. This is a plant that's still illegal in 26 states. And what is legal in other states like North Carolina, where regular cannabis is illegal, THCA and other hemp products is going to be taken off the market in a year. So this is really insane. And you guys know this, all right? So my message is we need to make sure that people understand that cannabis needs to be legalized and accessible to everyone who chooses to use it. All right. So happy New Year, whether you're doing dry January or not. I hope it's a great year for you. And thanks for watching.